I'm Gabe Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly comic show where we take deeper, more in-depth looks at the coolest and most happening comic book storylines going on currently. And on today's show, we're going to be taking a closer look at all new, all different Avengers issue number 6. Why has the Vision turned on his team? Let's hop into the newest issue and find out, shall we?
So, as the comic opens, the depleted Avengers are still duking it out with the forces of the Dynasty. It's also at this point Kang the Conqueror lets the team, and by extension the reader, in on what the heck his deal is right now. It would seem during Kang's last defeat, I assume he's talking about when he last got defeated in the pages of Inhumans, but I could possibly be wrong. Different versions of him split off across time and space, and Mr. Griffin was just one of them. Kang was trapped in the present, unable to chronally shift himself back into the future where he has himself a great dynasty, but he still had the ability to shift other people and items, and so with that power, he's been trying to build his own dynasty here in the present by uplifting weaker D-list villains, and also attempting to undo the Avengers team by turning Vision against everyone else. Also, it seemed Kang was able to turn Vision during the Zero issue, for those of you who missed it. Nova manages to regroup with Kamala Khan and tells his side of the story, how Vision has been acting weird ever since he joined the team, and how blackmailing him and getting her kicked off the team proves he can't be trusted, so the two decide to unite to go and save the Avengers. We then check on in with Captain America and Thor. Turns out last issue not only did they get their bell rungs by Kang, but they actually got knocked so hard they got knocked into the freaking future. Only a couple days, but still the future. They're also in a pretty dire strait this issue, as Jane Foster has been separated from her hammer and as such won't be doing much good during the fight. I mean, Sam could throw this cancer patient at their enemies and that might, confuse them for a couple minutes, but it certainly wouldn't help them win. In the end, it's Miles Morales' Spider-Man using his knowledge of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, and other Doctor Whoery to defeat Equinox by managing to suss out which one is the present-day Equinox, hitting him first, making it so the other Equinoxes couldn't be created. Kang's ultimate goal, we discover, is actually going after Mjolnir. He hopes to siphon off the energy from it and use it to travel back to the future. It was either that or build himself a DeLorean, and this plot seemed less complicated. What Kang could not possibly see coming, though, was getting checkmated at his own time travel game. You see, Jane Foster and the Falcon managed to find the hammer that was left in the future and use it to travel back to the present. That means Jane is now able to use two different Mjolnirs at the same time to banish Kang from where he is currently. Only now the team figures they're going to have to leave the second hammer where it is now, so Falcon and Thor can now find the hammer in the future, and it all gets very weird at the end. As the comic winds down, Vision apologizes to the team for all the horrible things that he's done, even though he wasn't in his right mind. After all, Vision is starting to feel human emotions now more ever than before, so he decides to go and be alone and reflect on everything that's happened. We get a very sweet stinger as it all closes out, as Sam Wilson goes to visit Jane Foster during one of her chemotherapy treatments, saying that her secret about being Thor is safe with him, and that, he'll stand by her until she's ready to tell the rest of the team, if she's ever ready. All in all, Different Avengers number 6 was a decent enough conclusion to this storyline, even if I felt it did go a little nuts in the end with its time travel shenanigans. I appreciate that this is a team book with a very strong team focused. Every issue they get a little closer, a little bit more in sync with one another. I dig that. I don't know if this is the last we've seen of Kang the Conqueror, or at least this split off version of him. Personally, I wasn't really digging this version of Kang, but then again, I could be burnt out on the time traveling Conqueror, what with just finishing off a big Inhumans run wherein he was the villain. Overall, I would feel comfortable giving this one a 7 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll feel like checking out some more videos I have on offer here at Cape Joel.